words that start with the S, or the N, or the E.
You slunk.
And what, Renzo, you said you're gonna use Vulcan, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna do double hold. I'm pretty sure Fernando wanted pure mirror matches, so what do you want for the passives then?
What do you mean? Hole?
Just double holes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want base damage, which we could do.
No. And then you want to do lights. You want to use the light or the heavy? Or the boomer?
Light, of course.
What about the boomer?
Oh, good one, downs.
What about
Hang on,
that
sorry.
same-
I'm conversing with Cammy at the moment.
Are you? Wow.
Yeah.
Tell him to play 100. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. Yeah. Oh, this performance is quite nice, even though I'm streaming. I think it was the game's fault after all.
Sure about
Like,
that.
I'm having a little bit of stutter, but I prefer this a little bit of stutter over the other problems I was getting. It's not confusing me as much. Ah! Got rammed. Having good fun. Are you gonna watch my stream, Kenobi?
I will cook. Then.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then will you watch it?
Probably.
We watch it while it cook, it will probably make your food taste not as good, I bet. 'Cause it's such a
Yeah.
bad stream, honestly. Like, why would you
Yeah.
watch this?
So bad.
When you-
Toxic.
When you could just watch my auto-host a Kenobi when he plays the Titty Quest. Isn't that, like, a lot better, yeah? So, don't you have Crown on auto-host even though he never streams on Twitch?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so ungrateful.
I know, right?
If Fernando starts doing dev streams, I'll put him... I think I already have him on auto-host, but it'll make me feel happier. Like, I really wish that he would, like, at least try out doing light dev streams. But he doesn't even have to interact with his audience, he just has to show off, and then every now and then he can maybe check his chat.
That's the whole point of it.
Like,
for
he
the
doesn't
dev
have
stream.
to
You show
interact.
off your work. You show off your work. So it shows that you're fucking alive and working on your project.
Yeah, Evan Days also said that he's worried that all his coding decals will get stolen and someone will make a better game. This is
That's
like,
something you should not be afraid
that's
of.
not, yeah,
at
I'm
all.
like, I don't think that's a problem.
It's not even remotely close to a problem. So yeah, it's
That's-
just an
that's called
excuse of,
plagiarism.
I don't want to. It's just an excuse of like I don't want to show anything.
It's
That's what
like,
it is.
yeah, even if someone managed to copy your entire game, that's plagiarism for one thing. That's illegal.
Second, the code already exists on YouTube anyway.
And yeah, if it's second, like, if your game, if they stole everything in it, and they somehow knew where to go from there, because they can't just keep stealing your code. Because,
And
like, the more they
third-
do that, the more you'll find out.
And third, you can just display your code on another screen while it's not on stream.
Yeah,
if
you can
a
just have,
double
like,
screen
your,
setup.
you know, your little preview window. Honestly. Because it doesn't really have to be, like, a watchable, entertaining stream. It's just something to, just, like you say, show that you're working the game. And then,
Yeah, but
maybe...
I already spotted developers complaining like, "Oh, my code will be stolen if it's showed live, that's utterly bullshit.
It's like, it's not a big. I don't think it's as big a problem as they think it is.
Because
like-
first of all, if they gotta steal your code, they fucking need to breach into your computer for that.
Because
Otherwise
they
it's
can
not
only
stealing.
see what's on stream, so it's like
Yeah.
if, wow, toxic, so toxic.
Jace, I'm talking on a business level.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Well, they're not gonna get the
If you
source
want
code;
to-
they just
if
get
you-
like the Unity code.
if you want to call out on theft specific, that means they need to breach into your company and steal data physically. That is the rules on theft. Otherwise, it's not theft.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's plagiarism,
Exactly.
which is also
is
like, yeah,
it's
they can
also
get in big
illegal.
trouble for that.
It is
anyway.
also legal. You can also get in trouble because of it's fraudulent and this and this.
All right,
But
what
yeah.
map do you want, Renzo? The red. All right. And how do you change the skybox? 'Cause I'm guessing that's a setting somewhere.
Because in order to have something stolen, there needs to be physical proof of
Somewhere.
that there has been something stolen in the first place. So copy pasting is not stealing, that's just plagiarism.
All right, Renzo, are you ready to
the
do our weapon testing? Because we probably only need to fight like maybe 5 times, and we'll have a good idea of like, because we'll basically fight 5 times with this, then we'll switch weapons, fight another 5 times, and then after that it should be we should figure out if like any of the weapons are OP between the 2 we're testing, basically. Yeah, let me. And you can turn off, but yeah. So there we go. I'll switch teams, so don't worry about that.
Oh, what is Opus? Oh my god.
Spooky planet.
Anyway.
Opus.
Well, if
Opus
Fernando has double screen set, then he literally doesn't have to worry about his code. He just can code on his other screen tab. Simple as it is. Because screen capture does only one screen, unless you set it up for multiple screens. So yeah, I don't want to hear the excuse like, oh, I want to protect my code. No, there are enough ways around that. No bullshit.
Damn ass glitchy display adapters. Alright. Are you ready? You ready? Renzo? I need to fix my Discord real quick, so I can still read days. Okay. I'm pretty good now. Unless like I think
Battle.
yeah, barrel. Oh, actually not an alien animal, so like a barrel. I don't know how to do barrel, but be something like that. There's a lot of G's though.
Let me fix my Discord audio settings, cause if I can even find that. Oh my god.
So you can do like the huge. You just G out if you do it like aggressively. How about if I do it a little bit less aggressively? Yeah, if you do it less aggressively, it's fine to do a U. And then loop-de-loop. He's on my tail, I gotta do a loop. Probably a lot easier with flight assist on. Because otherwise, I'll just G out. But we did a pretty good loop. Frickin' hit the thing I was looping in front of. Which I'd say is a pretty good loop. It's more like a corkscrew to do it like a real. I figured, like, what's a less aggressive way to do the barrel? Probably just to use the forward vector only and not, like, bother with the strafe. Because I think. Yeah. I figure out, like, what axis is the problem. Is your PC just not working, Renzo? Oh my god.
It's working.
So why don't
Um,
you
Yeah, but
why
what
aren't you
to
Can
ready?
we help? Cammy's helping, so.
Yeah, why can't you, like,
Uh,
play the game, bruh? Like, yeah.
Bruh.
What does Cammy help? What did Cammy say so far?
It's just Discord with its audio settings.
Okay.
That's
Fix-
literally it.
Fix your
It's
damn
such a-
audio.
Autism.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you?
Around.
You don't want call signs on?
Oh, well, freaking turn them on. I didn't think it matters that much when there's only 2 people in the entire frickin' server, but sure, we'll put the call signs on.
Okay, now what do you want me to do?
Oh, we're just gonna fight. Probably... I'm thinking up to 5 times. After 3 times, we might just switch, because it might be obvious if
Why don't
Cat's
we
back.
do what Voxel and I do, where it's just count how many hits each.
That seems tismy.
No, just stay still and I'll count.
Wow. No, I
Yeah,
wanna
from the
actually... We
front.
wanna actually fight. We don't wanna, like, do raw testing of, like, the numbers. We wanna, like, actually fight and see what weapon feels. We need the game feel.
Feeling.
The game feel. We're not worried about the
Feels.
statistical
Ready.
numbers of which one is and ain't OP. We just want which one feels. Also, you're supposed to be using Vulcan.
Why are you using GAN?
Because we're testing Gab versus Vulcan.
You know I'm a bad shot.
Well, we just want to see. We just want to get the feel of which weapon you feel is better. It's not.
Okay, ready?
We're not worried about which one's objectively better or not. We're worried about which one feels better. Because that's the whole point.
It's all about the feel.
My goodness.
Watch me lose this.
It's all about feels.
See, I can't aim as well as I'd like to. I missed every shot like a nut. Oh, I hit the last one. I'm such a nut.
Look at the time to kill on that GAN. Don't tell me that it's not
We're testing it!
crazy.
Gosh!
I used to
Alright,
take
let's do,
longer than that.
let's do 2 more rounds. With this, and then you can switch to a Gat and I'll switch to a Vulcan. I bet Kenobi would be a better person to test, but we need to do people of
Wow.
equivalent skill levels, and I feel like you're probably the closest that I can get, at least.
What do you mean I'm better to test with?
Well, because you won't complain. Incessantly.
I do complain.
Yeah, I'll be the one bitching, which should be how it should be.
Well, that's also true. You're American. That's how it works.
Yes. Dutchmen are supposed to insult you. Americans are supposed to be the whiny one.
We insult you complain.
Yeah.
Reznov, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's throwing.
I hear a crumbling sound on your keyboard. It's
Yeah. Why is your keyboard so loud? No.
Yeah, it's impossible. There's
Now,
no way to get out
One
of that.
more, and then we'll switch, okay? My goodness!
No, GAT's faster.
We know it's
Great.
faster,
Dave.
but...
No, Daze
God.
doesn't understand that.
But it's meant to be faster, the Gatling gun.
Yes.
It's a fucking Gatling gun. Holy
No. It's faster time to kill. Remember when it didn't have that much damage?
It's a
Oh,
Gatling
everything
gun.
has more damage because of the test parameters we have.
Exactly. So.
That's why we're testing it! Yeah!
Re- Jesus Christ.
That's like half gone.
Oh, because you need to try harder, man. Like, oh my god. You can't just give up and snipe. Well, not even snipe, you're just staying far away and hoping for the best.
I guess we can restart that.
Well, I mean, do you think you would have come back? What do you think?
No, there's no way.
All right, then let's
I
just
told
switch.
you.
Let's just switch weapons. You get a Gat, and I'll get a Vulcan.
I hate having to go through all this stuff because we know what's gonna happen.
We just want to test it. God, you're the worst scientist ever. It's like I already know what's gonna happen. It's like no, you fucking don't.
Yes, we do.
You don't know. You just have a good prediction, but you don't fucking know. You just have a good guess. Oh, this does feel pretty good though. Yeah, Vulcan's still really good though. The energy efficiency is what really helps it. I'd say Vulcan feels stronger so far. Oh yeah, we're in refit break. Well, I mean, you technically count as dying if you.
This is awkward. Yeah.
So that means I've won with it. But I'd say so far I think Vulcan's better. So, oh yeah, I can't. I have weird cropping on window.
Is that better? Okay.
I can't see it on my screen. All right. So, I'll let you fight 2 more times to see what you think about Gat. And I'm just like perpetually missing by a little bit every time.
Oh my god!
It's like, stop running away! The whole fight is this constant running.
That was close, at least.
Goodness. Yeah, it's because I kept, like, missing it slightly.
There's little room for error against Gat, really, so you can get 5 consecutive hits
Alright.
if you're at full spin anyways, so.
Thank you, just that.
You try this then, Kenobi. I'm sure you'll
I
die
tried it
sooner.
already, and I killed Fernando 13-1.
Well, it's Fernando, not Dave, not Craze. What kind of?
Didn't beat your
You guys have terrible parameters when it comes to testing, honestly.
Alright.
You're like, oh, well, you use this person. Well, yeah, because he's a better shot. Oh, we'll use this person. Well, no, because he has worse handling.
Alright.
If you want a fair testing, you
What
have
do you think?
to have...
What do you think about Gat versus Volt? Yeah, switch to Fafa.
It's easier to hit with Gat, but it's harder for a person to come back, I think.
That's what I'd say. It's just weird Tizzy flight. I mean, I'm not very good at close range. Better at sniping anyway, but... We'll do one more, and then we can do whatever we want.
You can't mess up with Vol, otherwise the person with Gat tends to hit more. I'm just a bad shot, so this isn't a fair test, really.
Well, we're just testing the feel!
We're just testing the feel!
The game feel.
That feel.
That mouth, what that mouth feel. The texture, the quality of the taste.
Your mom. Yes, and I said that on stream. So fuck you.
I don't know where all this energy's coming from. The pits of hell. That's where.
Right, so it depends on the person's aim.
Yeah.
I can get more hits on you because of how fast Gat is.
Yeah, so you think Gat's better?
Well, yeah, I died fast.
So your feel... Well, it's just which weapon you think felt better, basically. That's all. Don't think about it objectively. You're just trying to say that, like, which weapon would you rather
Vol's
use?
better if you're a better shot at leading, because obviously it has the less time.
Yeah. So,
But did you turn?
so basically, what weapon feels better?
You can get more consecutive hits with.
Stop
obviously.
thinking about it objectively. Which weapon just feels better to use?
I hate feelings, gunman.
Well,
Gat, because you can get
alright.
more hits.
For me, Vulcan feels better. Because it's
Vulcan,
more,
because you're a better shot.
Because the energy efficiency.
It's because you're a better shot. It always comes down to how good the pilot is.
Yeah, but
But
it's not important
obviously-
because this isn't fair because we're not close enough at skill level because I can't fucking get anyone else on right now. So not that I like
Yeah, this
tried
isn't-
extremely hard or anything. I didn't, but you'll have to do more testing on people similar to you to figure out which one's objectively better. We just want to say I'd say Vulcan just still feels better just because it's more energy.
Vulcan doesn't need any changes at the moment. I
I
don't
will
think.
jump on for 10 minutes.
Which is fine because the Vulcan was the one that got nerfed with its damage a little
Yeah.
bit. So.
So
Like, I mean,
Vulcan right now is good.
Ow.
Hear that, you little fuck?
And just
I
get
will
more
join for
consecutive
10
hits.
minutes. I will join for 10 minutes.
Okay.
You just tell me what I need to do.
Yeah. So you ran out of energy and you got punished super hard, basically. That's
Yeah.
what it's like you blew your load, you didn't do well enough, and then you just die because I can just
Please
punish
update
you.
all.
So it's punishable at least for the Gat.
Yeah. Well, let's happen with GAT. If the GAT doesn't work, you're done. And that was a surprise attack because you didn't say fucking crap.
Surprise. Oh, Windows update as well. Wow. Fuck Windows.
I mean, I prefer the slower projectiles though.
Gat requires more skill. What?
No, the slower.
Gosh,
I meant to say slowlier.
No. What? Crazy. Days said.
Yeah. Oh. GAT requires more skill. Oh, it requires
I
more
doubt
energy
that.
management, but not necessarily.
Yeah,
Let's wait. For
I
the
doubt
timeout.
skill.
I don't care
because
about setting this up.
You need to lead
I
more
can
with
be.
Vol.
All right. Do you think you're about as good as Renzo, better or worse? What do you
No.
think? Because I mean, I think
I'm
you
not
fighting.
good.
I think you fighting
is-
Renzo's better than you
He's at
fighting
least
me.
better.
What
He's
is
at
the
least
loadout?
better at against Fernando.
What
so.
is the loadout?
Okay, so you're going to have to use a light probably, unless Renzo wants to use a bomber.
Lights, okay. Traces only, Gatling, and then the other weapons.
Yeah, so Gatling, and then for your other weapons, just take 2 hull reinforcements.
2 hull.
Okay, and then Renzo, you need to switch back to Vulcan again.
Gat isn't as forgiving as Vol. I guess.
Yeah, for energy. Like, the weapon itself performs better, but at the cost of your energy. So,
Okay,
that's
what's
why
happening?
that's why Vulcan feels better, because it's more balanced. The
Oh
Gat's
god,
a
it's
little
so
more
cool.
extreme.
What's happening now?
So, you need to equip of Vulcan, Renzo.
I did.
Okay, so now you and Kenobi get to fight each other for at least 3 rounds, just so Kenobi can get an impression of what gun he thinks feels better. Plus, you're closer in skill levels, I'd say, than you fighting me, so this would be a little bit more valid for what weapon's objectively better.
I don't have access to my shotgun, so yeah.
That's what I was saying. I'd say it's closer, but you're having a GAT. The GAT is very close to the shotgun for velocity, at least.
I know, but not for
Yeah. So
aim
you'll just have to
thing.
see. We just want to see what you think between Vulcan and GAT. What weapon feels better to use over just
but-
considering everything. Like, don't try to like,
Like-
analytically analyze it.
Wait.
Yeah. So you both fire one
Right.
shot, fly past, and then fight each other. That's how you do. Anyway, I get to read the message Fernando gave me. Give me a mouse cursor. Thank you. Okay. Alright, cool. Fernando said that. Tism. Alright, so.
Ah,
So yeah. Alright, so far Kenobi's doing a great job, Renzo. How does that make you feel?
Did they
tired.
increase the power?
Oh.
Did they increase the power of the weapons?
The only thing different is Gatling. Every weapon in the game has faster projectiles.
Okay.
It should be the same as when you last played on Sunday. For now, just want us to test to see between Vulcan and Gatling if one of them's better than the other overall. I'd say not really, but we just want to get like opinions, like people's opinion on the balance.
Mm-hmm.
Just for me, I'd say it's pretty overall balanced, but it needs a lot of testing though because they're very close now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it used to be where Vulcan was clearly better than the Gat. Now it's very close. So that's why we want to see if a weapon feels objectively better, just like when you switch to it after using it for a few rounds. So I'd say this is definitely a very good fight. So I'd say definitely. Just from how close the healths are for this particular round, it's definitely... Yeah. Also, are you liking your light, Kenobi? The Spood?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'd say fight 2 more times, and then Kenobi and Renzo, you'll both switch weapons to the other one.
Okay.
Unless you're having no fun.
Actually, instead of double hull, I'm gonna do the other one.
Well, we wanted to use just double
No,
hulls
you
for
have
everyone,
to have the
just
same
so that it's
loadout.
isolated a little bit better.
Yeah, but I wanted to have the dampener for the inertial movements. Because in the light fighter, I tend to black out way more often than the bomber.
We can't get
I mean, that means Renzo, you
good
just have to
reading.
equip a dampener then.
Okay.
Just to make sure it's fair. It's like we just want to isolate the weapon out.
I am
Just
ready.
one dampener?
Yeah,
Yeah.
damp hole.
Okay, ready?
It's
only
actually
equip
probably a
one.
meta loadout, in my opinion.
You can only equip one, Renzo. You cannot select two. I already tried that. Alright.
Yeah. I'd say damp hole's probably meta for like... Because just any G-force improvement is like what's actually changing your flight.
I'm still not adjusted to the
Gotcha.
projectile speeds.
Gotcha, so did you want to, after this, have like more practice so you can get more
No,
adjusted?
I still need to cook one.
Okay. Oh, you got good hits. Good tisms. Bleh. Have a fork, I'm pretty sure. So I'd say I also like Flak the most over Vulcan and Gat, even though it's technically a worse weapon, because the damage output's a lot lower. I just like its quality of life more. It's more satisfying, really, to use.
To what? Use GAT?
No, to use a Flak. Yeah. I'd say definitely just from, like, the fight. Man, I should really have cared more about making this fair for, like, mission parameters. I was just kind of... That's what happens when Renzo's too much of a tism. Makes you forget the turrets are on or shit. Yeah, alright. So, do you want to fight one more Kenobi, or do you want to try Vulcan instead? Or
Let's
just...
try the Vulcan.
Alright, so you switch the Vulcan, Renzo will switch the Gat. And I'm pretty sure once you fight for a little bit, you'll immediately know which weapon's better. For
You
just...
already know me if it comes to weapons, how fast I can already say. which
Yeah,
is good.
that's what I'd say.
already
You'll,
used to that
I know
as well.
you'll know really quick which weapon feels better.
I'm already used to drones, so...
Yeah.
Alright, Renzo, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Alright.
Alright.
Gunman, change it back to.
Back to what? Yeah.
Do you not pay
I'll-
attention? There we go.
Yeah. Problem is, it's very hard. Just go again then.
Get past.
I said I have to
that.
force the reef.
No,
Yeah. The
it's
problem
like-
is my fucking cropping's stupid.
Alright. We
There we go.
It's stupid. It's not my fault you extend the fight so long with your Tism fly. Wow.
I cannot get the hang of the movement speeds on the
Basically,
road.
that's what's affecting you the most.
I just can't get the hang of it.
Alright, so would you do
Faster
better?
time to kill on Gat.
Alright, would you do
Hold
better
up,
in a bomber?
One
then?
more, but I need to do with pips, so I can actually see how much the distance
Yeah,
has
that's
been
fine.
changed. Because
Do I have to
I
do
have no
pips?
idea what the distance is.
Just do it to isolate like the variable. So just
Oh, I
switch.
cannot change it. What? Tracers only. What?
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Try it now.
Do I have to switch to pips? too?
Yes, this because the tracers
Oh.
gives you, the energy consumption, so that'd be a very big deal.
But it's basically because he changed the projectile speed, but I have no clue how much it actually
Where to
changed
aim?
in-
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
Okay,
I
well,
have somewhat
know.
of that problem.
yeah, I now can see where to aim. Good.
All right.
Alright, boy. Fight.
I'm sure that Gat will be a lot worse with pips, at least for the energy problem. Yeah, yeah.
I would say, yeah. Now I need to test with the Gatling and.
Alright, do 2 more rounds or something.
One more is more than
Yeah,
enough,
at least-
I
yeah,
already
one more
saw-
round.
I already saw the damage of Vulcan, how good it is.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. And Vulcan was the one that got nerfed, just so you know.
Alright, where is Renzo?
He's coming from the other ship. He's shooting at you right now.
Oh,
Yeah, behind you.
oh, there he is. Alright, boy, ready?
Yeah, you should fear the Kenobi that knows where to shoot you. 'Cause he'll do a lot of damage. Yeah. Alright, it's Gat and Gat, but whatever. Kenobi just wanted to switch. Because Renzo kind of knows what he feels. It's just Kenobi seeing what he prefers now.
Oh, if I didn't hit the asteroid. Like a ticket!
Tism. Yeah.
I would say Vulcan is definitely stronger.
Alright. So that's 2 votes for Vulcan.
Gatling indeed does require more skill. Now with the increased projectile speed, if you're on traces only, because you have to re-guess how much the distance you actually need to land. And with Gatling, there is less power per shot, which means you need more good tracking skills on your mechanical skill than a Vulcan. Because Vulcan you can get away with a little bit more burst instead of actual chain fire like a Gatling.
What?
Well, I
is
understood
my
what he
judgment.
said, you Tism.
That is my judgment.
Yeah. That makes a
Because
lot
the
of
Gatling,
sense.
because of the damage drop off, oh, not the damage drop, there is less power between each shot compared to the Vulcan, so that means you need to aim more precise in order to
Alright.
land more shots.
That's what I'd say.
Uh,
So I'd
the
say that's
Vulcan has
more
more
that's more
to-
than enough testing.
Vulcan, you need to lead the shots more.
Yeah, all weapons
Yeah,
you need
but-
to lead the shot. That's not even enough.
Compared to Gat.
But you
because
don't need to
you
be
can
as good at
land with
track
an-
aiming though. Like yeah, you need to
You
lead
kinda
more,
do.
but-
Because of the
Uh,
project. You know,
I will
it's
say
not
the
as-
distance is
Leading
quite
and track
the
aiming are
same.
different
The
things.
distance is quite the same, but the thing is that Gatling has less power per shot, which changed the mechanical skill perspective of it. So that means Gatling requires more mechanical skill anyway than Vulcan, because Vulcan is more forgiving because it holds more power per shot. Yes, for me, Vulcan is just your.
Yeah.
You're talking about damage per shot, but I don't
That's
hear you talking
exactly
about
the point,
accuracy of shot.
The what?
Sure, you have all this damage, but Craze can still get me with Gat. Just because he
Yeah,
can land
because
more
Yeah.
consecutive
Because
hits.
track aiming is just like.
Gunman
yeah.
is also way better than you.
And you can also get shield back faster with Vol than you can with Gat, because your shield will just keep getting interrupted with Gat and its consecutive hits.
All depends how fast you get your shields on your own mechanical skill of dodging. Because
Mm.
yeah, if you are able to land more shots, the Gatling will outperform a Vulcan. True. But
Alright.
that means if you have 100% accuracy or something. Because now we're just like a bunch of players who try to play the game with very lackluster aim.
Turn
anyway.
the AI back on
Outside
so
of
we
gunman.
can mess around and do whatever you want.
But yeah, I would say Vulcan is definitely still king in the power.
Yeah, but I'd say it's definitely better because it had its per shot damage reduced. Was the nerf it
Yeah.
had?
Against a bomber, Gatling will be stronger. But against an AI, I mean. But against a real player who is actually good, Gatling will fall off quite a bit because you need to land more shots onto the enemy, while
Really?
the good enemy is better at dodging anyway.
I mean,
So
the only
it means
reason I get
Vulcan
screwed
then-
over is because I always want to get too close and I don't know what I'm doing up close, so I get hit
Yeah.
a lot. But
now
if I
get a
just
sense-
snipe with it, I probably have a way better chance.
Now I finally have a sense of where I have to fucking aim.
Yeah. With the
You have Pips on, right?
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I knew as soon as Kenobi
What?
said having pips on, I knew Renzo was gonna get slaughtered horribly. So yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you, Kenobi, for being way better at testing than Renzo.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the truth.
See, this is what I mean. I cannot fully chain you because you're moving all over the place. So that means it's harder to land shots for me.
Wow, I
But
have
that's for
my
anyone,
pip.
basically.
I don't want no pip.
Craze can chain, and he doesn't even need Pips. So
Yeah, but it's Gunman as well. He's way better than the both.
you have Pips too, and I don't think.
No, Renzo, you don't understand. He's a way better pilot than the both of us together. I seen that first-handed in drone myself as well.
Yeah, I just have a lot of mechanical skill. I'm not very smart. There's a lot of people who are smartlier. They don't do... Because I do dumb shit all the time, but it just doesn't matter as much. It's like, I'd be the equivalent of an RTS player that doesn't know shit about strategy, but they have really good APs.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's like, I basically don't really know what I'm doing
Alright,
at all,
I'll
but
do
it
Vulcans
doesn't matter as
again.
much.
Vulcan.
It's like, it doesn't matter if I don't know what I'm doing, just because I have better, just, mechanical skill. It's like, I don't have to know what I'm doing, generally, unless someone's about as good as me, in which case I lose. I was trying to have fun, and then a boomer just decides to ram me. Toxic. What a toxic boomer. You wanna fight, boy?
Ow! Bumped into the thing.
Yeah. Alright.
They're flying so
So
off today.
basically, my consensus right now is Vulcan is probably slightly better just because of the energy forgiveness of it, but as far as like the weapon itself, I'd say Gat is slightly higher. It's a slightly better weapon, but at the cost of you need to have way better skill for it to actually outperform a Vulcan. So I'd say for the average player, they're probably gonna like Vulcan more. But for someone who's like, you know, very specifically skilled in one area, they'd probably like the Gat more, because it suits them better. So, which I'd say is very good. Because the problem was the Vulcan's kind of the multi-purpose weapon, but it just did that little bit too much per shot damage, so it was kind of like...
Standard weapon standard. It's just your all-around weapon.
Yeah. It was just too good before, where it's like the more specialized weapons feel like a little pointless. Because it's like, why not just use a Vulcan, because it's so good? Like, it doesn't matter if it gets slightly better, the Vulcan's better, like, most of the time anyway. It's like, now it's like a lot closer. It's way closer to being a case of which weapon you prefer, versus one gun being better, objectively.
Ugh.
Like Gimmeled Gun, because as we all know, Gimmeled Gun's the best gun in the game. Objectively. Not sure why that's even a thing.
Don't you complain, I was already 50% health.
No, I had 2 AI on my tail.
Wow,
Same.
toxic. Toxic. Yeah, we'll leave Pips on this so Kenobi can get acquainted.
Yeah. Alright, now I want to test out my shotgun, because I did
Yeah.
not play with it yet.
And you can have the Pip on for a little bit so you can get acclimated.
Yes.
I'm just gonna use Vulcan. Oh, it's already been 41 minutes. Wow. What even is this?
Oh wow, a pip shotgun is really easy to use, holy shit.
Oh. I got so screwed over by an AI. He hit me 5 times when I finally, like, got the surprise you. AI just says no.
Yeah, shotguns feel really good now.
AI
This
is
is how
just like...
shotguns should feel like. This is really good.
Oh, I can't see. Alright.
Yeah, this is way better. Oh yeah, flak cannon is definitely way better. I would say the energy use is perfect for it at the moment. It's not too low, it's not too high, so I'm happy with it.
Wait. Yeah, I wish I just knew where the aim, because I don't have a good sense of it. This fucking projectile speed change.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
Yeah, but it's like, I'd rather just stay on tracers, though. So I find the Pip just makes it, like, feel very easy. So I don't have as much fun. It feels like it's mentally degenerating me, basically. Gets the AI though, I have a good sense. It's just
And to stop
players. I don't
stealing
get
my
to fight players
AI.
as much as I'd like to.
It's already
So
the third
it's always
install.
bad. It's sad. It's so sad.
Renzo already stole like 3 AI from me, just...
I know. It's so toxic, right?
Let's see on the bumper how I'll flak.
Boomer. Everyone loves the boom.
Oh, the bumper is actually a good counter against the flak cannon, I noticed.
Yes, it takes so many hits of the flag. And I'm always just so slightly off with shooting. It's so infuriating. Which basically says to me that I was very adjusted for the old speed, but not the new one. That's proof that it is the adjustment.
I was trying to solo out the bumper to see how long shotgun took before he took me out.
Yeah. Toxic.
Wow.
I'm very
Do
toxic.
my dusting. But now I got the sense a little bit, so let's do it tracers.
Yeah, for shoot gun.
Let's go to Bumper again. Yeah. Alright.
You're trying to steal my kill? So toxic. Yeah, Heavy's so much easier to hit because I'm way more adjusted to it. Because it's slightly slower. It's like Heavy's the easiest to hit, Bomber, and Lights are the hardest to hit. For me. Bombers just confuse me. I get very confused.
Renzo, no. I'm doing one final test, so you better don't interrupt. Then I need to eat for you.
Alright.
I
Is it a
want
pazza?
No.
Aw.
I want to have a bumper nearby so I can see how long it takes.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to not be Cheeto.
Where are all the bumpers? Oh, I
Why
found
do you want Boomer
yeah,
so bad?
but he's almost dead already.
It's always just off by such tiny amounts whenever I'm shooting. I mean, this is a more fun way to fly anyway.
Bumper is a
Woo!
good
Lateral
count.
speed! I'm fighting like an elite dangerous player now. Lateral speed, motherfucker! Woo! Can't aim for shiz. I swear to God, the hitbox of that saved. It like took a shot when it wasn't supposed to. There we go, finally. It's missing so many.
It's very strange what Fernando
What?
did these changes, because these are all changes the last two major updates he did, With all changes I was requesting or talking before about.
Wow.
So before he did the shotguns, he already knew I was nagging for the coming time about it. But then the projectile speed, that was literally the week before. I was talking about to him like, hey, how do you feel about like increasing the projectile speeds a bit? And he said no, no, no. A week later, he included fucking projectile speed increase.
Yeah. When he says no, he means yes, Arch.
Yes, it's like a woman.
Didn't lock on to the right.
Oh, and all the bombers come out with low health. Damn it.
I'm always just a little bit off. Every fucking time. Oh, I don't know what is happening. Ah! Might have to switch the pips, just like figure out what's happening. I'm probably gonna do that because I'm getting irritated now because it feels like I'm stupid. There. Let's try pips for a second. For like 20,000 ships.
There, that's enough fun.
Too much fun.
Too
What a
much
fun
shit.
police gonna get you.
Right, so overall I would say I still have to adjust to it, but I like it. But Lorenzo muted himself.
Yeah, toxic.
Doesn't he like speaking anymore? Don't you like us anymore? Is
Oh,
it like
pips
that?
are Tisme.
You're Disney.
I didn't realize I was muted for the entire time.
Sure.
I
Okay.
didn't, Kenobi.
Yeah, I'm not adjusted well enough, basically. Pips are actually making me more accurate. Yeah. So, I should use pips for like a little bit until I like feel better. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to lock on.
But I'd say if it comes to power scaling on Gatling and Vulcan, they are both in a strong position.
Something feels just off still. I don't... Maybe the stuttering's worse.
Well, I think what feels off is just like the increased projectile speed that we still
I don't know.
used
It
to.
feels like I'm just having a trouble seeing. Like, I can't see,
Oh.
you know.
Okay.
That's what I'm having a problem.
And now the flags feel less OP, but they still feel good.
It's
so
very
it's good.
weird.
It's very good.
Let's get off, pips. Oh, shit! Fucking AIs. Why do you have to be such a tizzle? Oh, damn it! I want to switch my ship! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! God damn it! Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I gotta kill him.
You don't need to refit.
Yes, I wanted to take off the freaking pips. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh.
Toxic.
See? You don't need to refit.
But I want to take the pip off now.
I
Oh, there we go. Thank God. Alright. It's better now.
Renzo, stop being naughty.
Alright.
Naughty
I'm still
boy.
very confused eternally.
I don't know what's up with Gunman today.
I'm so confused.
He's confused.
Yeah. He generally doesn't miss that many shots.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
Remember when he turned flight assist off? He could even land more shots then.
So,
This
I can
whole
try.
strafing thing.
I can try making the game full screen, but that did literally crash me before.
Oh,
Didn't this time.
this is really big news. Another point in gaming industries. EA
Wow.
loses Star Wars
Toxic.
exclusivity. Disney hires Ubisoft.
Actually,
for open world
I
Star
think
Wars.
I think Borderless is a lie. This is better performance for the game.
Gunman, you really want to hear this?
Not right now. On Strom later.
Yeah, but that's just EA loses Star Wars exclusivity.
Oh yeah.
Disney hires Ubisoft for open world Star Wars game.
Renzo, I think I fixed it again.
So it's Ubisoft that
What did you
fucked up
fix?
Oh, I changed the sacrifice. I decided to have screen tearing instead of stuttering, and it turns out the stuttering was worse than the screen tearing. Also, the screen tearing shouldn't show up on camera either on stream. If it's just screen tearing, that means my stream should look better on Twitch too. Allegedly.
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 Ah.
Yeah, that feels better now. Alright, I feel less confused. I'm still confused, but I'm not as confused. Now I think I'm just getting fucked by projectile speeds. Because this isn't gonna pip. It's like, why is this pip like a tism? And it's just shaky and teleporting everywhere. Why is the pip such an ass?
This is me all over the place. Hey, Donnie.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him, AI! Do it! 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 Do it!
Do it.
Do it! Do it!
Kill the ransom.
Do it! Kill him! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! I'll do
Destroy.
it. Why didn't you do it?
Destroy the ransom.
Alright. Let's try a GAT. My game might have been fucked the whole time.
I mean, that
In a way, I did. I mean, my game always doesn't work in some way, but it seemed that was worse. I thought it was better at first, but after playing it, I realized how confused I was about life. So it turns out it's not better.
that is such a big deal. But EA loses Star Wars exclusively.
Yeah, that's the best news we've ever had.
That is, yeah, but it's all out to Ubisoft, so it's not even better. It's slightly better, but not the best. There were better candidates
Whoa.
instead of Ubisoft, at least.
I think it got worse again. Oh god.
No, I just fixed my issue. Like, although Kenobi can kick your asses now, so maybe you are getting worse.
Yeah. Bad thing. Bad.
Toxicity. Whoa. Alright. This is better. I just need to adjust this now. Well, you should say something instead of just being like, no. It's like, the problem is, I say I want to refit and you deliberately attack me when I say that. Damn it, target Lorenzo, I see him. No, I didn't get the target. Had to go very quick.
Seems the whole loot box controversy is starting to take notice on Disney.
Again?
As well. No, Disney took notice, and that's why they pulled the plug.
Yeah.
It seems.
That's like, I mean, getting it exclusive to EA was like the worst idea anyway. Like, they're a bad publisher. Hopefully that means Respawn will still get to make Star Wars games though, because they made the only good one. Star Wars team seems to have passion. It might possibly be not being adjusted to me. I might.
Okay, let me work on the AI for a bit.
Oh my
As an
gosh! I need to fight players so
No!
badly!
No.
I need it desperately!
No. I'll just leave.
My goodness, it's like I need so badly to fight somebody that moves different. And every single time it's just like, no.
You know the reason why I get worse, right? Because I'm fighting you all the time.
That's not true, that's a myth.
It is.
Fernando said no, it's not true, so it's confirmed not true. Wow, and you're just gonna leave.
I did ask you to try and leave me alone.
Wow. No, you did. I'm too used to Kenobi, basically. Kenobi doesn't give a shit. So
Well, I do, because I'm getting
Exactly.
worse. Even Kenobi's
Wow.
getting better against
I'm
me.
getting
so...
worse because I have to keep fighting AI instead of you.
No, you're not getting worse.
And it feels like
I'm
it.
not.
Yes, it feels like if I fight you, I get eternally confused every time. So I want to.
Well,
fight.
you're a selfish bastard then, if you keep thinking that.
I want to make sure that I have the funds.
Oh, I'm not as bad as you, Days. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't use triple weapons.
It's awful.
to
It's like
compensate.
why can't you be cool like Nico or Box, so they just want to constantly fight you even if they lose? They still just fight you. They're so much cooler than you. You're lame.
No, I don't want to. I
You're
want to
so
keep fighting
lame.
Nico and Box, sure, but I don't want to keep fighting you.
You just don't like losing. That's what it really is.
I don't like to fight you all the time because you get boring.
Yeah, you get big. So how about that?
What you mean, Border? I fought him $200 plus on drone.
That's
It's boring
drone.
because you can't figure out how to wean, so you get bored. That's exactly what it is.
No, I just get tired. That's
Why
all.
are you all so toxic today?
I'm always toxic.
But Renzo, holy shit, dude. Not only have you getting worse on the game, you're getting more toxic as well in exchange.
What did I do? I
You're
honestly just
You're
said
becoming a
leftover.
League of Legends player.
What
you're
am I doing that's
Not
being
only are you
toxic?
getting worse on the game over time,
Kenobi,
you're
seriously. No, seriously, what makes me getting toxic?
No, since you have started talking, you have become more toxic.
He's actually been showing his true feelings this whole time.
It might be our mistake that we let him
Nah.
talk.
Days, you should talk. You'll get
Yeah.
more toxic.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I don't know. Craze keeps bugging me every single
I
time by
know. You
booping me with a shot
you
every single.
keep
I'm
bugging
leaving
me.
him alone. I'm leaving him alone, and yet he still keeps griefing me.
He's
And
an
you saying
American,
I'm
okay?
toxic?
He's an American. It's in his blood. That's
Oh
fucking
my
blood.
god.
Yeah. You should get used to it, nerd. You live on the same continent. How do you
Well,
not?
I do-
how do you
I
not
don't
hate
understand how you guys
Americans
can be
already?
hypocrites as well. Just be like, hey,
Whoa. So is a hypocrite. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. You're the hypocrite.
you're like, oh, let me refit, but then you'll hit me anyways. What?
Yeah. Wow. Why are you shooting me now? Wow. You said to leave you alone. This is very toxic. You're so hypocritical, Renzo. 'Cause
The
I'll
worst part
say-
is no one knows when we're joking or not, so Fernando will think we're all being toxic.
Yeah. I'm not actually toxic. But I am.
Yeah, you are, but-
Wow, that sounds like someone a toxic person would say.
That was fun. See, I felt less confused that time, so I'm getting... Yeah, actually, I need to kill the AI more. Fuck off, Renzo.
You can't be left
Finding the
alone,
AI
my
makes me
Renzo.
better against you, so I just need to kill the AI faster. Problem
You will
solved.
you will be left alone now, Renzo.
Yeah, finally. Jesus Christ.
No. Wow, I'm gonna go kill you now because you were
Tism.
so happy about that. I don't want you being happy.
So I have one
See?
of those shady emails again from infot@china.cn.
Wow.
Hello, I have a business proposal worth 28 million USD. I wish to initiate with you and you
Where
will
the-
be compensated accordingly.
How much money do these people think you fucking have?
Do send your response for more details. Regards, Peng Hunk.
That's what I'd say. At most, I'd say you would invest like 100k, maybe. I'd say that'd be stupid, though.
I mean, first of all, it's a fucking Chinese. Do you even consider that I will even do business with you?
No. So it doesn't matter how good that business deal is. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Unless
Fuck off.
the,
Get out
I
of
mean,
my
actually,
spam
that's a
folder.
lie. If the business deal was like stupid, like basically the business deal was if you give me $1, I'll give you $10, and it'll be a legally binding contract. If it was that good, maybe, but otherwise, fuck off.
It didn't even include contact information on his email, so fuck it.
Yeah, unless the business deal is you get ownership of all of Amazon for $2. Yeah, unless it's that good, fuck off.
I'm gonna do the laundry now.
Wow,
You
toxic.
gonna laundry yourself?
Are you gonna
or-
take out your hatred that you're full of on the laundry?
For fuck's sakes,
Because
Craze.
all you do is take it out on me. Like, I just want to refit. And as soon as I say refit,
You never let me
immediately
refit before.
You go to your
Craze.
scanner
No,
array
don't be a
and
hypocrite,
target it.
Craze.
Wow.
It's like, whenever you
Don't
say
be a
refit,
hypocrite,
it's
Craze.
after I
Don't
kill
be a
you.
hypocrite. That's what you're doing right now.
No,
The
you're
big
being
offense, bro.
hypocritical. I'm actually upholding myself to a standard.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
every time you say you want to refit, it's after I've already killed you. I'll say I want to refit, and then afterwards I get attacked by you.
Sure. Right, Craze.
Randall pulled out the heavy
Right.
cannon, boy.
What do you think? What do you
think?
think, Kenobi? What's your
I
experience?
think I'm gonna cook now first.
Alright,
of all,
have
because
fun.
I have been waiting too
What do
long.
you think, Dez?
And the pussy are also waiting on their food, so yeah. Alright, boys. See ya.
How many
Well-
times do I have to say I don't want to fight you? God.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe you because you're lying. I don't believe you anymore. It's just like people who blame Trump for everything. It's like, I'm sorry, I just don't believe you anymore. Yeah, it's entirely your problem. Though, you just need to stop attacking me when I'm refitting, because I'll say refitting. This fucking Renzo shows up every time. It's like, it's almost like you think I refit in like 1 second, I bet. I bet that's what it is. When I need at least 1 hour to refit, honestly. And plus, you should stop being, like, the only person I can shoot at, you tism. It's a PvP game, noob. My goodness. Oh, Degs is having fun. Thank you, Dez. I appreciate it. Yeah, Renzo, yeah. Wow, toxic. So toxic. Such a tism. It's like, in fact, I have recorded evidence. Like, you can, when the stream's done, you can play back when I said I want to refit and then a Renzo attacks me. And then afterwards you'll see me attack a Renzo that's still. I kill it, and then he says, oh my gosh, I was just trying to refit, lol. It's like, that's exactly what happened on this stream. That's what I remember happening, because that's what happened. And the video footage will tell no lies. At all. Oh yeah, I should adjust the Discord so we can see better. This is like, yeah, Days. What do you think, Days? Who is more toxic? Either way, it doesn't matter who you say, because either way, if I'm toxic, that's like we already knew that. But if Renzo's more toxic, that's a very big disappointment because he's so Canadian. Alright. Oh, 49. Oh my gosh, we're doing that. Actually, I need to do attrition. Attrition's the way you test this. For like bot killing speed. This is what I need to do. Yeah, like, honestly, he's an even bigger hypocrite, because if he actually cared about me team killing him, well, not team killing him, I meant to say just, like, killing him in general, he would tell me to put attrition back on and put us on the same team if he actually wanted me to not hunt him down. Because that was what a logical person would do, which he clearly is not. How could he possibly be logical? Because that's just, like, the obvious thing to do. So obvious. And yet he says no. He's just like, please stop killing me in free-for-all. Oh my gosh, you're so toxic. It's like, well, then why don't you tell me to switch it back to teams? And we could be on the same team. I got kill stolen by an AI. Please send help. It's like, I want to see how many AI I can kill in 6 minutes, and then that's when the team killing shows up. It's also when I start throwing and can't hit, like, the broadside of a bar. All of a sudden. That's what we need to do. I need to practice on, like, the AI, like, super hardcore. Because that was helping me the most. So, the solution isn't to fight players, the solution is to bully the AI even more than I already was. That's the real secret. It turns out. Also, Days, are you watching the stream? Are you the legend that's watching the stream right now, Days? Oh my god. Oh, so did that mean you got to see what I was talking about? Where I said the refit and then a Renzo came out of nowhere to attack me. And then you can see how I killed him when he was stopped when he wanted the refit, but he only said that after I killed him. Which is what I'm arguing. And that's all I am arguing right now. So, did you see that part? Yes or no? Or do you disagree with me? Because I don't care. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I could be wrong. It's not... I mean, I'm not right about most things in life. So... it's up to you to say what you say. You said you saw... Alright. You're not sure what it do mean. I gotcha. Yeah, I'd say... For me, I'd say Renzo is the tism. Confirmed. I know in the case of you, it's different, because I always chase after you because you're very hard to chase. So I get excited, basically. I can't help it. But at the same time, like, I don't remember you specifically telling me to not, like, chase after you. Unless you did. But I don't remember that being a thing, Tizzle. Yeah, you're just used to it. You're not so toxic. I think I'm getting better on the AI. I'm not sure yet, though. I'll probably have to, like, use Plasmer. Because if you can use the Plasmer and do a good job, like, the other guns become easy. Yeah. That's basically what happens. You're more expressive with your gameplay. And then say, because the Renzo doesn't want to defend himself, that means that he's not actually doing a great job of arguing right now. It's like if you just be quiet like a Tism. Oh, he did say he had to go do something important, but still, I'm just gonna misconstrue that as he actually is the wrongman in this. So, because that's what you do, right? That's how you win the arguments. You, like, take advantage of someone not being here. That's like the best time. That's the best tactic, though. Easily.
Are you talking shit?
Yes, I've been talking basically the entire time. Days can confirm. Alright, yeah. You're so toxic, basically. It's all your fault. All your fault.
You know, Fernando will probably think that's actually true.
Yeah. But basically, all I was arguing was like a specific point, though. It was just the one time here. I wasn't considering stuff in the past, because I know I've done it in the past, easily. I've been very toxic against you. But I was talking about just now. It was definitely you were the more toxic.
Before it was hazing, and then it just got a bit much, I guess.
Wow. Could you not handle it? See, now you know how Phantom Knot feels. It's just like...
No, I'm not a fan to not. How Days feels.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how Days... Although, the reason with Days, I chase after a Days because he's too fun to chase. And also, I did have... You didn't get slaughtered while I was in here because I said, if you cared so much about me killing you, why didn't you just request it to be on teams? Because then you couldn't get killed.
You'd still do it anyways.
I wouldn't, though. I never team kill.
Oh, you've done it before.
I never team kill. It's never happened. There's not even footage of me team killing, I bet. Alright, so... It's time to refit the plasma and practice on AI. I should honestly just do this every day, because it's super chill to just use plasma on AI. Yeah.
Plasma's a bit better now because of the projectile speed, right?
Yeah, but at the same time it doesn't have its AoE anymore, so as far as I can tell, in close melee range, it has zero benefit to any other weapon in the game besides the cheaper projectiles. As far as I can tell, it's objectively worse than every gun in the game for close range, despite the fact that I think it does more damage.
You can still do long range, I think, with it.
Yeah, but it's better at area denial than actually hitting something.
Because you do have the fire rate higher than, obviously, HVC, so...
It's still... I'm still killing faster than I can, just because I use plasma for so long. This is a terrible map to kill AI on.
Wanna switch to the deep space?
No. The deep. How deep is deep space? Alright, we'll switch it to deep space now.
Ah. Oh.
I said I was gonna switch it, so you can't even say I didn't want.
No, I know. It's still jarring still.
I'll Also, I'm gonna reset the timers. Yeah, I decided to go
It's
back.
a shame you still get a sense of up and down because of the way the skybox is laid out.
Yeah.
I would purposefully have
Yeah.
it so that there's no
There's
up and
technically an
down.
artificial horizon.
Yeah, there's technically an artificial horizon.
Technically, it's not enforced.
I would just spread out the stars around the entire map, but because I like it when it's a little bit more. It's less.
I
like
went the
Star
wrong
Wars.
way, like a tism. All the fights over there. Look at that. Let's at least get like back with like some speed. Yeah. They said that he actually watched the part where I was talking about, but he says he doesn't know though.
About what?
About the part where you killed me when I said I was gonna. Well, you didn't kill me. You attacked me when I said I was gonna refit.
Yeah,
But
I probably just wasn't
I
paying
killed
attention.
you, and you just said ex post facto that you were trying to refit. Which I said, it's like, that's the problem. Is I said, before you even shot at me, I said I was gonna refit.
Oh, okay.
It's like, you only said it after you died. That's what the problem was.
After I died twice, you mean? That was
Yeah.
my understanding.
Because the
But
first time, you were moving around instead of being still.
first time I was moving around, I was like, okay, this
Second
is
time, you
whatever.
were still. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I was trying to refit. Wasn't it not obvious? It's like, I don't know. For all I know, you're trying to hide, because that's what you do all the fucking time.
Yeah, I usually move after you get a hit on me. You know that.
I do know
Yeah.
that, definitely. I definitely
Yes,
paid.
yes, yes, you do.
I don't
Don't
know
play-
you that well.
Don't
Why?
play coy.
Why would you think
Don't
you're
play
so
coy,
cool
Gunman.
that I would know that about you? Because you're clearly not. Like, I'm just sorry to say.
You're not dumb, Grace. So
Also, do I
Don't
want
say
to
you
talk
don't
in the
know.
TISM Discord? Because they're talking about serious, like, the death penalty. It's spooky. Because basically everyone's against it. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm against it.
why
for
is everyone against it all the time?
Yeah, I'm for it for Serial, but they're saying the argument that's like you kill all the innocents, and then I'd say it's like, but you're saving innocents at the same time. They say it's
Yeah.
like, no, because of life imprisonment, they never get out. I'm like, but they kill in prison.
Or someone brought up
I
a
don't know
very
what
good
the
point.
response was
What's
after
the one? What's the one where
don't know.
you?
I forgot.
What's the one where you do it? You take advantage of someone's kindness. What is that called? The Good Samaritan, right?
No, that's
Where you
Good
betray
Samaritan. Taking advantage of someone's kindness.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
what this-
backstab them after. Anyways, there was a case about this. There's a prime example of this where a guy.
I know I am.
was-
That's why I only said it briefly. Oh, I mean, Twitch is really weird because on Twitch you just can't say the S word or the N word, but you can say whatever you want besides that. So don't
Right.
worry, it's fine.
So, Craig, are we okay to talk about this?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it in detail. I just wanted to mention it really fast. It's like, yeah, I don't mind mentioning it that it happened.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have a discussion about it. That was why I
Right.
said no to Kenobi. It's like, it's fine if you just mention it real quick, but I just don't want the whole stream to just be a political
Just be
discussion.
that, yeah.
'Cause that'd be awful. I'd die. Like, I can't stand to talk about it for more than like 10 minutes, which a lot of people don't seem to understand that I don't care that, like, as anywhere near as much as they do. It's like, after I've had an argument with one person, I'm just, like, running on fumes. It's just like, you guys gotta give me a reason to care, because, like, you're just so bad at getting me to care. Like, I don't understand. It's like, even, like, in, like, other Discords where I haze people, it's like, they do a very bad job of getting me to stay there, and I just get bored. It's like, that's why I like Anubis so much, because Anubis is really good at getting me to care. Like, anytime Anubis says something, I can go on for like an hour about nonsense, at least. When he just says one thing, because he's so good at getting me to care. Because he's so tismy when he talks. It's great. Love it. I hope he stays mod forever. What do you think, Renzo?
I don't mind either way. I'm more interested in the
You're more interested in Phantom, I'd say.
conversations, really. No, don't say something like that, because I don't even know, so...
Wow, do you not even know who he is? Wow, he's such a good guy. He's very chill and very tismy at the same time. It's very mysterious. It's
You know, half the lore I learn is from you, right? So I really don't know. If you don't know, then I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd say. He is half tism and half chill. And Daze is so worried about me. It's like... Well, actually, the way Twitch works, you're allowed to have a certain political view, but not the
Oh, what?
other.
How did the AI...
That's how it actually works, on all honesty.
Sometimes luck just, disappears.
But that doesn't irritate me as much as the other tism. Yeah, the frickin' AMD CES 2021.
You're still mad about that?
Yeah, it was really bad. In fact, me and David, a person you don't know, were watching
Who else
it.
didn't like it?
We're watching it, and he lost his mind like I did, basically. We were watching.
Okay.
I was watching him watch it. He skipped like most of it because he couldn't handle it. It was so boring. In fact, Gamer Meld, when he did his stream on it, he got bored, and he usually is like very excited about like even like really minor tech news. He even like lost his like soul in that frickin' presentation. It was so awful. It was like the
Because generally you just wasn't interesting at all.
No.
And then
all it was whining about COVID-19.
COVID, right?
Yeah.
So
That's all it was. It's like we're doing such a great job to adjust to this horrible COVID. It's just like, just stop talking about it.
reminds me of like comm studies where it's like they're basically wasted your money and time, right?
Kinda.
Yeah. Most of it anyways. I mean
It's
like you just want the announcement, really.
And the funny thing is on Nvidia stream, after everyone's like complaining about toxic FNAF, and it was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's a game though. Would you rather have investors talk 5 minutes about how they're adjusting the COVID and how much of a struggle it's been for them, for their bank accounts of 500 million, how hard it's just been for them to survive COVID, and how
But it's not just them.
we all
too.
need to work together to
Funny
get past
problem.
it, but they especially, like, it's been hard on them too. Just because they have money, it's been very hard for them with COVID as well. They want you to know in great detail when I'm just like, where are the APUs, AMD? That's what I wanted to hear about. But all we got was the mobile SPUs, which are actually pretty good mobile SPUs in all honesty. They're pretty hot. But Nvidia Stream was better because while they announced the 3060 being like 330 USD, which isn't even that bad, honestly, it's not good. It's not even okay, I'd say. It's just not, it's a 4 out of 10 for a price point. Whereas a 5 out of 10 would be if it was like 280. And then a 6 out of 10 would be like a $230 3060. And then the perfect 10 out of 10 price for a 3060 to be like 150, basically. Like, and some alternate reality that makes no sense. Where graphics cards are priced, like, amazingly. Because I'd say realistically, 200, if they wanted to earn like no money per card, 200 would probably be as low as they could realistically possibly go with the 3060.
Oh, okay.
But the perfect god tier pricing would be if it somehow managed to go to like 150. But realistically, the 330, it's not bad, but like this pricing is still gross though. Like, I don't have $330. When this 1070 decides to finally go nuclear and explode inside my PC, I don't have money to afford that GPU to replace it. That's stupid. Like, I probably won't be able to afford an AMD GPU either.
Do you get new things when you install new hardware? So like for example, do you get new games and stuff?
So usually when you get a new hot GPU, it has Tizzery. in the form of new games.
Because you know how Karma loved.
Yeah,
Karma went through that phase where basically anything was on the table in terms of purchasing video games.
Basically, Karmu got Cold War bundled with his 3090, and he was just like, "Oh my gosh, this is such a bad game to get bundled." And then he got addicted to it.
Yeah.
This is like,
I mean, like, I know exactly what games I get, honestly, with the new hardware, but
yeah, Star
it's one of those
Citizen.
things where.
Are you gonna get Star Citizen?
No, of course not.
Why not? It's the best. It's even better than Interstellar.
I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those games where it's like I don't really want to
Why not? It's the best
get
space
into
game
it.
ever, though. Don't you want to get a coffee on your space station? Isn't that what you want?
Well, when I can find better ones.
Alright.
Wait, how long does it take to play that game, really?
What game?
Star Citizen.
Every time the alpha updates, you get resetted to the beginning.
Wow.
So you just have
And
like
what,
the ships.
people have put thousands of hours
So
into
any
it, right?
ships you buy with in-game money get reset, and you just have the ships that you bought with the real-world money.
Oh, okay. It's that kind of model. Alright. I see
Yeah.
what it is.
It's there's
I
definitely
didn't even know that. But
yeah.
when you say it like that, it's just like why? Why?
Well, you know, they're not ready for the game to be a game yet. That's what they
For
say.
how long now?
As long as I can remember, which would be 8 years. It's like they're just not ready for Star Citizen to be a game which has the ability to play the game and get stuff in the game. They're not ready
Yeah.
yet. It's not complete enough.
But we'll keep making changes to ships and
1K hours
stuff
is
like
very abnormal for a game. Yeah, like, and realistically, games are only, like, a good campaign is made to take, like, 8 to 16 hours, and after that, it's replay.
Yeah.
It's like, the game's only meant to last for 16 hours at the most with, like, a good level of content.
Well, they're taking advantage of
It's just like,
people
a
just
game
trying to
lasting
get back
1K
into it.
hours is very abnormal, and it's not the norm. Alright, I'm actually gonna stop my Strom just because it's only us now. It's only us, Tisms. So, thank you for listening to the nonsense and the proof that
Yeah,
Zoe
whoever's
is
watching.
actually the most toxic
Wow.
confirmed.